Thanks for joining us at 10. I'm Ashley Hinson. New tonight, the Maryland State Senate has passed a bill that will change how juvenile crimes are handled. That all comes after the House passed a similar bill, but neither are going to the governor's desk just yet. 11 News reporter Kyrie Stewart joining us live from the State House. And Kyrie, you spoke with lawmakers tonight about these bills.
Yeah, that's right, I did. So the Senate version passed 43-2 tonight. And while this is a big step for the bill, there are still a few more steps that it has to go through. Now, as you mentioned, there are two different versions of this bill, one in the House and one in the Senate. Now that both chambers have passed their versions, they'll swap so they can talk and work out the differences between the two. Now, most of those differences are small, but one of the main differences has to do with car theft for first-time offenders. The House version aims to keep 10 to 12-year-olds out of juvenile court and steer first-time car theft and firearm possession offenders to a diversion program. The Senate version aims for a court-ordered program that the child is required to complete under juvenile services. Now, I caught up with some of the senators after tonight's vote. Take a listen to what they had to say.
We're going to make sure that kids 10, 11, and 12 years old who commit serious crimes are actually going into juvenile court where the state's attorneys will have a chance to weigh in on their fates. That's important too. So in a myriad of ways, we're making changes which are going to help turn juveniles around, get them off the wrong track onto the right track.
Now, while the majority of senators were in favor of the bill, some senators told me that they feel like the bill doesn't go far enough.
I just feel that, again, this is a step, but it's certainly not a leap. We have a lot more work to do when it comes to public safety, and I again would ask the body that we continue to focus on that and make this our commitment this year.
All right, so here's what's next. Once an agreement is reached between the chambers and the bill looks identical, both bills look identical, they'll go back to the House and Senate for a final vote to agree on those changes. And once both chambers agree, then it will go to Governor Moore's desk. Now, lawmakers have said that they're pushing to make that happen during this session. Reporting live here at the State House in Annapolis, Kyrie Stewart, WBAL TV 11 News.